What's good with you guys, man? Today I'm going to be showing you guys the best new sniping filters here in NBA 2K23 My Team Season 7. And before we get into the video, make sure to go ahead and drop a like and sub up to the channel. I post My Team videos every single day. And without further ado, let's get straight into the sniping filters. And obviously, I am sitting at over 1.4 million MT, and I'm going to be showing you guys some of the best filters that I've been using as of today and as of the last couple of days. So let's get straight into it with the very first filter, which is going to be a filter for dark matters. You're going to put the color to dark matter in the position to small forward. Then you're going to go over here to the minimum buyout and put it on 500. And as you can see, this filter is being ruined by Cavs LeBron, Jonathan Isaac, and Heat LeBron. So there's just 3 cards that you do need to filter out on this filter. And it looks like Jason Tatum also is a part of this filter too, but I do have him, so I can enable him out just by doing this. And what you can also do here is go over to the minimum buyout and set it on like 90k, which will get rid of some of them. In this way, you'll have less cards that you have to filter out potentially, because if you put it here to 90k, well, actually, you're probably going to still have to filter them all out. But basically, you're going to have to buy this Cavs LeBron, this Heat LeBron, and this Jonathan Isaac, which are all pretty cheap cards, and it won't cost you more than 200k. And then you'll have the ability to have this filter enabled. And once you have this filter enabled, obviously you could see all these possible cards popping up, which are all snipes: LeBron, Jimmy Butler, Vince Carter. There's so many different players here. KD. There's Bill Russell, the other KD, there's Kawhi, there's Tim Thomas. There's so many pop-ups for this filter, Paul George. So you definitely want to go ahead and enable this filter out, and it's very, very cheap to enable out compared to other filters. So that's why I do believe this is one of the best filters in the game right now. But with that being said, let's get into a cheaper filter here for the second filter, which is just going to be straight up Galaxy Opals. Now for this filter, you're only going to need about 4 or 5,000 MT to use, and to use this filter. And it's a very, very consistent filter that even I use with all the MT that I have to go ahead and make some quick MT. So as you can see, Galaxy Opals are selling at about 4,400 MT, 4,450 I'd even call it. So with that being said, I'd set this max buyout here to about 3,800, and every single Galaxy Opal that you see on this filter is going to be guaranteed profit, as you'll be able to flip the cheapest ones for 4,450, and you'll obviously be able to sometimes get snipes of Opals that go for 15, 20, 30k, and obviously you'll be able to flip those up for much more profit. So go ahead and use this filter. It's very reliable. But for the next filter here, it is going to be Dark Matter Cheapest. Dark Matter Cheapest has been one of the go-to filters for me since the new season came out. I've been using this filter a ton, and I've sniped out a lot of cards on this filter, so definitely go ahead and give it a shot. So first things first, let's figure out what the cheapest Dark Matters are currently going for on my console. And as you can see here, at 19.5, they're selling. At 19,950 is where these cards are really going to sell, and I'd just list them up at like 19.5 and they'll sell instantly. So with that being said, to snipe them, you would want to go ahead and put this max buyout on about 16,000 MT, and every single dark matter that you see on this filter is guaranteed at least a couple thousand MT profit, with obviously guys like Maxi and Bane being the least amount of profit, and really any other dark matter that you get will be much more profit. And there's obviously the chance of seeing dark matters that go for a couple 100k on this filter if someone is dumb enough to list them up for very cheap, which actually does happen every single day. So it's a really good filter to go ahead and hop on. And again, I've been using this one a lot since the new season came out. It's been one of my go-to filters. And with that being said, I'm going to show you guys another one of my go-to filters for these new Enfuego packs. Is you're going to go over here to Dark Matter, but you're going to set the theme to Enfuego. And these cards go for more than the cheapest Dark Matters. As you guys saw, those ones go for about 19k. But for these Enfuego Dark Matters, the cheapest ones in this set are more expensive. So you're able to go ahead and set this filter up accordingly. So let's figure it out right now. If we go ahead and lower this price here even more, as you can see, at 31.7 they are selling. What about at 33k? At 33k they are not selling. So it looks like they're selling at about 32, 31k. And to be safe, I would list these cards up for about 31k. But as you can see, it's only Joe Johnson that is this cheap, and the rest of them are all much more expensive. But some people might not realize that, and they might put up another one of them for very cheap, and you can obviously have a chance of sniping it. But either way, if you put it at 27k max buyout, every single card that pops up is a snipe, including Joe Johnson. But again, he would be the least amount of profit. If you're somehow able to get a Harden or a Jonathan Isaac, you're looking at least 50, 60,000 MT profit. just from one snipe, and the sub bonus will be probably like 10k profit minimum, maybe even 20k, by going ahead and using this filter. And again, this filter has been very good because the Infuego packs did just go ahead and drop a couple of days ago. So with that being said, people are ripping these packs open, getting Dark Matters, and listing these cards up for cheap. And I've seen tons of pop-ups on this filter over the last few days since these packs did drop. So go ahead and use this filter for sure. But with that being said, let's move into another cheaper filter. And this is going to be a really cheap filter, and it's going to be just straight up pink diamonds. So first of all, you figure out how much pink diamonds you're going for at the time you're watching this. And as you can see right here, 2350, they are not selling. 2300, they are not selling. At 2250 though, they are selling instantly, as you can see. They're going to go ahead and sell within 10 minutes at most. And then from there, you're just going to set this max buyout on 1750 MT and have that color on pink diamond, and every single card that you see on this filter is guaranteed to make you profit. It's a very good budget filter, and it's one that is going to see some good amount of pop-ups on it if you're patient with it, because of the fact that these cards are so common in terms of pink diamonds. There's going to be a lot of snipes coming up, so go ahead and give this filter a shot. But with that being said, let's move into the next filter, which is a filter where you only need a couple hundred MT to use, and that is going to be everything max buyout 750. If you didn't know, every single card in the game goes for more than 750 MT. So if you just set no filters all the way down, but just at the very bottom put that max buyout to 750, any card you see, emerald, gold, sapphire, amethyst, it doesn't matter what tier the card is, you can go ahead and profit off of it no matter what. And depending on obviously which card you get, depends on how much profit you get. And for example, a couple months ago when opals were going for 18k, I went ahead and sniped one for 500 and sold it for 18k, and obviously that can still go ahead and happen here. And you can even see dark matters on this filter. Literally anything that pops up for 500 to 750 MT, or that is listed for that much, you will be able to see. So if someone is going ahead and throwing up a dark matter for 500, which people actually do because they're crazy, if they're quitting the game or if they're streaming or whatever, you will be able to see that card on this filter, and you'll be able to see literally any card in the game that's listed between 500 to 750 MT. And again, even if it's an emerald that you do go ahead and snipe off this filter, you're still guaranteed to go ahead and make profit if you do go ahead and flip the card. Depending on what card it is, depends on how much profit you make. But with all that being said, if you did make it this far into the video, comment the word emerald. I'm going to be liking and replying to every single comment that says emerald. I want to see who the loyals are that made it to the end of the video as usual. So again, comment emeralds if you made it this far into the video. And if you guys did enjoy, make sure to go ahead and drop a like and sub up. This is my new channel, so you might not be subbed up. Make sure that you are subscribed to this channel, Grim2K. And I hope you guys did enjoy this video. Go ahead and try these filters out. Let me know how they are going for you guys. Let me know if you guys like any of these filters. And comment any other filters that you've been using. If you want me to go ahead and include them in another video, I will go ahead and shout you out if I believe it's a good filter. And with all that being said, I'm out of here, boys. Peace out, y'all.